Well, good morning. Welcome to another episode of the Marathon on a very bumpy road. You're actually currently attached to a brand new windshield. Yeah. I went to vlog this morning driving Thomas to school and was like, oh, I don't have the mount. I don't have the things we need. It's Friday morning and I polled in the Mareathoners Facebook group, would you like a vlog or would you like a sit down answering your questions about me graduating school at the age of 40? And it was pretty 50-50, so we're gonna start with this. And I really miss vlogging, so I was partial to this one too, but I will sit down and answer your school questions and just chat to you about it. I've got about, I think it's 3 weeks until I go for convocation, and yes, I am flying. Well, the 3 of us are flying to convocation. Like, didn't need to, it's not necessary, it's necessary. I basically got my Bachelor's of Social Work, you know, sitting alone in my office. I want to be around my classmates and like walk across the stage and get the hat, and it's an excuse for us to go away. We're just going away for 2 nights. But I'm really looking forward to it. I feel like I have so much to catch you up on and like show you, and favorites. Even this morning as I was putting on my perfume, I was like, this is a new one. This is a new fave. It's the Armani. No, I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna have to look at it. It's a red bottle. It's like C. No. We're not gonna guess. It is a beautiful Friday. Yesterday, I had a phone call with one of my best friends and decided to take it out on a walk, and it really improved my day. And like, you know that meme that's like, out for a stupid walk for my stupid mental health? That was me yesterday. Like, the things that help our mental health and our moods, they're so simple and yet annoying sometimes. So I am going to get outside and go for a walk today before I pick Thomas up again. I did a 30-minute Katy Perry full strength class this morning. I'm getting back into my morning workouts. Honestly, they've been pretty sporadic. It's one of the things that got me through school, working out 6 days a week. But I got food poisoning at the beginning of July, and that knocked me out for weeks. Then I kind of regained a little bit of my momentum, and then my mom passed away, we got married, we got sick. Like, no judgment on myself, but that's another thing that's like, oh, my day's better. Why? Because I worked out. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's just funny how, you know, the things that they say make you feel better, like eat better, get sleep, drink water, work out, limit alcohol. It all works. Another thing I asked in the Mareathoners Facebook group, if you're not hanging out with us, it's a hoot. I know Facebook is like controversial and no one's really a fan of it anymore, but that to me is my like pocket of just warmth and lovely and like community on the internet. I would happily take the community off Facebook. I just don't know how and where, and like to make it accessible and free and all the things. I know you're used to seeing me in my office, but it's not for like office purposes today. Well, kind of. I do have some work to do, but I thought, well, okay. It is office purposes. I am working. Let's just put you here. But I thought I would show you some faves. This was the perfume that I was mentioning. I just got it in a little roller ball because 1, it's really expensive, it's spendy, and 2, I wanted to make sure I like it, and I really do. It's by Giorgio Armani. It's called C Passion. It's so nice. I feel like it's a good adult like winter scent. Another fave is this new mug that I got. 1, I just love the colorway, like the maroon or the brown and the red. It's very me. And Yes, it is a Stanley, and I am still a Stanley galley. I have this one, which is the 30 ounce, and I have the 40 ounce. This one I think is 16. Yeah, this one's 16, which is like the perfect size. It fits in my cup holder in my car perfectly. Like it's not like vacuum sealed. There's a little bit of room, which I really like, which sounds so specific, but it's specific. I love it. You can like put it in your work bag. It's not leaking, which I enjoy. And it's just like, it's smaller. We've had really large coffee to goes before, and I threw out, I think like 3 or 4 that had gotten like all the paint was peeling off, or the, you know, the metal, or like, it was just, we needed to replace. The only thing I wish is, well, I will say I do prefer a plastic top to a metal one. I don't like drinking hot out of metal. This is so specific. If it could be porcelain, that would be my preference, but then obviously it's gonna break, so I understand that that's, you know, not ideal. Another thing I really like about this, which I will not show you right now because it's full of delicious pumpkin coffee. The top, when you take it off, you also can unscrew the inside of it and clean it. So there's no way it's gonna get like gunky and gross. That's my review that no one asked for of this cup. And then one more thing while I'm thinking about it before I start working. Like a few months ago, I don't know what is time, last month, again in the Mareathoners Facebook group, I asked you for your suggestions on a really good work bag, because now that I'm going to the office during the week, I was taking like my purse or a tote plus a lunch bag plus this plus this, sometimes a smoothie, and like it was a comedy of errors me trying to get out the door. The unicorn's just like, what is happening? Then I like get to the office trying to unlock things. It was ridiculous. Anyway, so I asked, many of you replied, which I really appreciate, and this one was a popular response, and it also ticked so many of the boxes for me. It's vegan leather, it's Canadian, it's female owned, it's indigenous owned, and the product itself is so wonderful. And I did have one issue, and the customer service was top of the line, super impressive. I'll show you the bag. I forget what it's called, some sort of tote from, what's the brand? Poppy and Peonies. This is the bag. I love it so. Maybe one day I'll do like a what's in my work bag, but it's got a nice back compartment, which also can unzip and you could put it up your suitcase if needed. It's pretty, it's actually empty right now, so I can show you. I just like all of the compartments in there. Like my Stanley fits here, my iPad fits in here. This is removable, or it can clip to it. It's got a thing like to connect my keys so they don't get lost. So many nice like pouches and pockets, and I love the colorway. It comes in multiple colors, but this to me was just the most like classic, timeless, gonna go with everything. Like my winter jacket's black, and I'm so impressed with the quality of it. And it's not heavy. You know how sometimes like you get a bag and before you put anything in it, it's so heavy already, and like, no thanks. It's lightweight, even though it's got so much to it. It also zips shut, which I like. Anyway, I'm really impressed with it so far. So thanks to everyone who suggested it. Do you have any other Poppy and Peonies products? And if you do, what? I'm eyeing the lunch kit, but it looks kind of big. But still I'm eyeing it. Let me know. And I also like that it sits like on its own. It's not a flopsy, you know, whatever. Anyway, that's the review no one asked for. Yeah, today I'm going to do a little bit of work. I have some work for my business, and I also have some work for my therapy business. I'm still running both and enjoying it, honestly. Like it's a nice mix of things. And then I'm thinking about maybe surveying this office. One, it needs to be tidied and like cleared out. I don't need to keep all my school stuff. And two, I am thinking about doing a complete office makeover because I don't know how much of an office I really am going to need. Like, not as intense as it has been. Yes, I plan on doing my master's, but that I'm kind of thinking will be more like less intense, not full-time, because I would prefer to work as a therapist full-time and then do my master's on the side. But like, this desk is huge. I'm thinking about maybe selling it, getting rid of some of the furniture, like selling it, and then I'm considering putting in, this is gonna age me, like, is this really messy? No. Before I show you, like this chair I love, like 2 people could basically sit on it. It's a huge chair. I got it from IKEA, oh my gosh, like 7 years ago. You can see it's huge. Like, put this, I don't want to get rid of it. I'm thinking maybe put it in the living room, and then on this wall here put, is this aging me? Do they still call them Haida beds? Like a sofa with a bed, because honestly, for my niece, when she comes to visit, she sleeps on an air mattress, and like, she's in her 20s. Girl doesn't need to sleep on an air bed anymore. And it would just make it more functional. Like, this desk is huge, right? Like, I mean, it served a great purpose. I started my business, yada yada, but like, we have a huge bookshelf, a fridge, which I love. It's just a beverage fridge. That's all that's in there. Bevies for sitting at my desk, not for, you know, alcohol. And then like this, we got the walking pad. So that's not gonna be in today's video. That might be a project for like the dead of winter when we're stuck inside and looking to zhuzh. And the wheels are starting to turn. Like, put a little sofa in here instead, so that the office is functional when it needs to be, but then it can also double as an actual guest room. That's where we're at. None of that today. But also this needs to be cleaned out. It's closed for a reason. But hi, hello, welcome to the vlog. Thank you for hanging out. It's nice to see you. It's nice to be like vlogging and holding this camera again. And we will see what we get up to today. Also, like, this is my little fall setup right now. So cute. Like, do I need all of this? I kind of want to just get like, say, an iMac, you know, to like edit the videos on, but then this is also serving its purpose. Does she need 3 keyboards? I don't know. Well, plot twist, I got a call at 9:30 saying Thomas was sick at school. So it's now 10:45, he's home. He seems fine, but we've had a lot of struggles with his health lately, which has been devastating and hard and scary and upsetting and just awful. So here we are. We're home, sitting on the couch, and I called his pediatrician and left a message hoping I can book an appointment. We see his neurologist from Children's Hospital in a couple of weeks, but just that mom's instinct, it's not good. So gonna sit on the couch with him. I forgot to say to you today, happy 1989 Taylor's Version Day. I am so excited and so happy. It is one of my favorite albums of hers, and like, I don't even want to sing along. I want to listen to all the different like key changes and different sounds and how she's changed them, and like totally geeking out about it. I love it so much. So there's that. Makes me very happy. It's so funny to have like a brand new album, but you know the words to most of the songs, except for the ones from the vault. It's just, she's a genius. We love her in this house. I was gonna tell you what I'm reading. I am listening to, or should I just tell you? I'm not gonna tell you what I'm listening to, but I'll tell you because I don't know if it's good yet. I'm only 15% in. I've been listening to a book, reading a book on my Kobo and actually also reading a real book lately. Kind of like a mood reader, if you will. Just like loving being able to read fiction and not having to read stuff for school. I've been trying to go outside of my normal like genres, so I'm currently reading the ACOTAR series, A Court of Thorn and Roses. I'm on the third book, A Court of Wings and Ruin. I would say I am enjoying it. And well, I guess then I'm technically reading 4 books right now. That's weird. I've kind of like been taking a bit of a break from it because I went hard for the first like 2 books, and then halfway through this one I was like, I think I just need to take a little bit of a break. But I've been expanding the genres that I've been reading. So one that I liked, which is not my normal kind of book, is by Ruth Ware, and it's called The It Girl. It's more of like a murder mystery, which I don't like true crime. I don't like horror. I don't like when things are like vivid and upsetting and detailed and gory, but this one is a murder mystery, but like there's no like violence or anything in it, if that makes sense. I really enjoyed it. One that's like a comedy of errors, which is also kind of like a murder mystery, but like it was just stupid and funny, and like I think they're making it a TV series, was by Jessie Q Centano, and it's Dial A for Aunties. It's so stupid and funny. Like I think I read that one in a couple of days. And what else can I tell? Anything good? I've had a lot of duds lately, honestly. I went through a phase where I just like multiple books in a row I didn't finish, and I just don't feel bad about it. There's like a bajillion books in the world. If you're not liking what you're reading enough, like there was some where I got halfway through, like this one. And if you liked it, that's great. But like Jessica Knoll's The Favorite Sister, I got 50% of the way through and then pulled on Instagram. Was like, did anyone read this? Does it get better? And so many people were like, no, cut your losses. So I did. Well, see, you can hear him. He sounds totally fine. Oh, and then the paper book that I'm reading is Yellow Face by R.F. Kuang. This one. I am just a couple of chapters and I just started it yesterday. Trying to like go through the books I own on my shelf, like the paper books. I haven't bought any, which I'm very proud of myself because, oh, I love buying books so much. So that's the update. Also, can we just take a moment for how cute my phone case is? Like, I've never gotten a seasonal phone case, but you know what? Any excuse for serotonin. I love it. I think I just got it off Amazon, and I've already started looking on Etsy for a winter one. It's 6 o'clock and I have left the house for a little bit. Gonna pick up a few groceries and some wedding photos that I printed, and I think I'm gonna treat myself. Might see if I can find the Brittany book. I didn't think I was gonna want to read it. It's been out for one day and I'm already like, I must read this. I could buy it on my Kobo. I could also borrow it from the library, but I'm not gonna be reading it for like a year if I do that. Yeah, it was a rough day. I'm not gonna lie. Thomas had 3 seizures today and he's fine. He's like home and happy and healthy, and he ate dinner and all's well, but it's just tough. If you know anyone who has epilepsy, or you have epilepsy, or if you know anyone who has seizures, it's so hard. And Thomas has been through a lot. And he is such a tough guy. Like, not once is he upset or crying or angry or like whiny. He's just chill. It's like such a good boy. So I'm gonna go buy myself a treat. I'm thinking a puzzle and the Brittany book. And I'm gonna buy Thomas a treat, and I've got about maybe an hour until I need to be home, because then the unicorn is on graveyards and he will go to work. And then we're home for the night, and I think we'll probably be home for the weekend, or at least a very low and slow weekend, which honestly I'm fine with. So that's where we're at. Let's go into London Drugs and see what we find. Do I dare? Oh my god. I remember I wanted this so much when I was little. Anyone else remember Mousetrap? Well, this is like Pictionary for That's Wild. Draw it in the air. Also Twister Air. What is happening? I am old. I am old. What? What is this? Like, what? Oh my god. Secured the book. Got it right here. See? Britney Spears, The Woman in Me. 30% off. Okay, for all my non-Canadian marathoners, how much do you think this book cost? / how much does it cost where you live? Because in Canada, books are notoriously so expensive, which is one reason why I flippin' love my Kobo, because you know me, I'm now just like a library girly who borrows books on my Kobo and then returns them for free. It's like mood spooky Halloween lighting in here tonight. Anyway, this book, I would like to know how much it costs where you live. In Canada, $40. $40. And it's thin. Like, it's less than 300 pages. I mean, obviously I bought it. Obviously I bought the hardcover. Obviously I didn't wait to get it at the library because I'd like to read it. Long time Britney Spears fan. I got Thomas a new weighted blanket at London Drugs. It was regularly $140 and it was on for $50. So that was a huge score. It's a weighted blanket, but it's like fuzzy. So, and I also got him a little like fidget as a treat, and then had to come to Superstore because London Drugs did not have this, but we got it. So now we're gonna head home, and did all of that in half an hour. Oh my god. I don't know if I'll start this book tonight. I did not find a good puzzle. I looked in London Drugs and they were not good. Then I looked in Superstore and they had 2. But as you saw, there was some weird games. Like, I need a new butt. What? I think I'm actually gonna wish you a good night and a goodbye from my like green hair and the light in the grocery store parking lot, because I'm gonna go home and I'll just chill with Thomas and put him to bed, and hopefully he goes to bed easily, and then I will do the same. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the marathon. It feels so good to vlog. I'm so happy that I got that big update out of the way. And also, can I just say thank you so much to everyone who took the time to watch that almost 1 hour long video and leave such nice heartfelt comments. Like, I didn't think anyone was gonna watch that, honestly, because it was so long, but I love watching a good long vlog. I'm sure this one has turned out to be long, so maybe this is just gonna be the new thing on this channel, long videos. Yeah, I'm glad that is out. We can move on, and I will see you in the next one. Tonight, just before I left, I got my email, officially have my RSW, my registered social worker number. Official. I got the number, so now people can claim me on their insurance, and I'm so thrilled about it. Officially part of the BC College of Social Workers. Who is she? Who is she? Anyone else hear the RuPaul song when I said that? Just me. Who is she? Social worker, loves RuPaul. It could be the both and. It's the both and in this house, right? Just keep waiting for someone to walk by. So maybe we'll call that Britney Spears book my treat and my celebration for getting that number today. Oh my God, I'm so happy. All right. Thanks for watching. Lace up, subscribe, become a marathoner. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. If you have any questions, if there's anything you want me to vlog about, show, talk about, wedding, school, work, parenting, I'm so happy to be back. I really appreciate you making it this long. Comment down below. Tell me what's going on with you. What are you reading? What are you watching? How are you preparing to head into the fall and the fall back? Time change. How much was that book in your country? I'm very curious to know. All right, take care. Take care of yourselves. Remember, you can do anything for 10 minutes, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.